apologize, this is actually a question in the weeds, but from my personal experience, I know this is important. Web-based systems, cloud-based servers are great, but given our somewhat evolving internet infrastructure in this town, a key question always is effectively the information pipe from your servers here, whether you're going to Fortress or whether you're going to a backup. Who is going to be handling that to make sure that you have sufficient size, that your packet loss is minimal, all the things that are important to detect people, but actually make sure the system runs efficiently? Who's going to be doing that?
Yeah, that's a fair question. I don't have that kind of technical background, but I can share with you that the agency that I work for is under DAG's, Office of Enterprise Technology, so it's the state IT agency, right? So we have involvement on a lot of levels, not just from a PMO standpoint, but we are looking at the infrastructure required, and that is something that was we got advisory support on in terms of designing the RFP and what we could really take on. So the State Office of Enterprise Technology Services is looking at that and making sure that all the testing that's going to be done through this project will be supported with making sure that we're getting the uptime. We have service level agreements that are built into this contract that really outline what kind of performance measures we need from a state level. It's sometimes difficult to test end-to-end because we have to send out data packets and then it has to go out to, say, transportation at a base yard in Maui or Hana, right? So we are already talking about those kinds of things, and that's really supported by our technical team, a lot of which is supported by the ETS.
Yeah. I would, it's not you're clearly on, but for example, there was an instance or a problem with sort of one of the internet pipes just last week where the information, the packet loss was like 20 to 25%, which effectively means if you're operating off a web-based server, it doesn't go, it just installs. So the sooner you can get those agreements in place, I would encourage you, the better, because the last thing you want to have is this great system, but the information pipe's not big enough.
Absolutely. So I know that there's been a lot of discussions and continued discussions on that level. I will add that I mentioned earlier, DR Fortress is going to be primary. And the state already has established systems that have transferred there for major operations, in addition to what we're doing here. So there's quite a bit that has to be itemized there, and then there's talk and discussions about using the UH data center as well as an alternate facility, right? So that we can make sure that if something fails, we can fail over to Sacramento, which is managed by the Cherry Road partnership, and then UH can be a third option. If the internet is down for the whole state, then we probably have other issues we're dealing with as well. Can't speak to that, but yeah, we've thought about those things and continuing conversation. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm assuming that this system has a reporting module that's going to give standard reports and also allow us to customize reports.
Right. So it does have all of those features. The state in its RFP identified a lot of interfaces as far as data we transmit to a lot of third parties. So those are already included in the build, some of which are custom, some of which are delivered. Bill is our project manager. He could probably have them all memorized by heart, but there are certain ones that they, in the analysis, looked at, which we identified that are, high level of effort in terms of what we're asking for, but that's something that we are working through with them closely. Yeah, so there are several reports that have been identified.
How easy would it be to do a customized report? Does it have to go through the department, or can Amy and her staff do one, or Barbara? How difficult would it be to draw data out of the system?
In my experience, we have other installs of PeopleSoft across the state on an HR level, and I'm not a report user. I don't generate reports on a regular basis, but it's something that is a lot more advanced than we are accustomed to, but we're compiling data on Excel spreadsheets, right? So it really is going to take a lot of training and familiarity with the system, but I know that those of us, the jurisdictions that use PeopleSoft today, which are UH, Judiciary, and the Executive Branch, they are able to generate parts out of the system. It's just a matter of, how I think it comes down to a level of understanding the data elements and where they reside, more than the reporting tool itself. because of the way the tables are built. But
So it's easy to use.
it should be, but that's for our users to decide and tell us and confirm that, it can be. Yeah, that's our hope.
Right, it's good to
Yeah.
hear. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Any other questions for Ms. Goodall? If not, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate your presentation. Okay, so our next agendized item is we need to vote to go into executive session to consult with the board's attorney on legal matters related to the designation of a Kalihi to Ala School Impact Fee District.
So moved, Chair.
Thank you. Moved and seconded.